what's going on? Welcome to a Wynning production. We're gonna do some quarantine ribs. Normally I'm out on the grill and I'm hooking it up on the grill, and but since everybody's in the house, why not chill and do some quarantine ribs? All right, start with washing my hands. First things first. I like for my ribs to marinate, so we're gonna start with getting the ribs out the refrigerator, and then I'm gonna show you how to marinate. We got Prestige Food ribs, as you can see. We got that right there. Same classic sauce. This is something that's real good to use. It's stir fry. You use them on a lot of hibachi dishes, but I like to use them on ribs and marinate with it. So that's what we're gonna marinate the ribs in overnight. Nothing like some nice, fresh ribs. Almost dropped that joke. I like to marinate mine in aluminum foil overnight. Now, one thing I like to do before I marinate is make sure I got all my stuff to prepare for the marinade, okay? And I'm going to show you what I'm gonna use. I got here some onion powder, and I got some smokehouse maple seasoning. All right, so first we're gonna start with the marinade. Remember, this is gonna marinate overnight, at least, let's see what time it is. It's 9:05 in the morning. So tomorrow morning is when I'll probably put the ribs on. So a good 24 hours, it should marinate. It's like a art project. You want it to look good. You gotta put that love in it, In that quarantine, you're in the house, you're chilling. Nothing better than doing some artistry work with your food. You got painters. I'm also an art minor, so I like to take my time when I'm doing a project. Okay. And then I'm going to season it up with my smokehouse maple seasoning. This is what I will also use on the grill. Remember, this is all going to marinate. It's going to get into the nuts and crannies of the ribs. Okay? All right. So now we flip it. We pour the seasoning marinade onto the rib, like so. And then we're gonna cover it like a painting project. Ooh, yeah. That's what we're gonna do. All right. Just paint it down a little bit. All right. And again, you do both sides the same. Remember, you can do it your way. This is how Brother Bob does it, Be original. This is what I do, okay? On the Wynning production channel, this is how we do the ribs here in my house. Now, I got other ways I do it, but I want to show you the quarantine way, okay? All right, so then you sprinkle some more onion powder. All this is going to sit overnight. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this rib up, okay? I may need another aluminum foil, I'm not sure yet. But you just wrap it like so. Okay, now this joke is ready to go. It's gonna go ahead and marinate overnight. And what we're gonna do in the meantime, we're gonna put this in the refrigerator. And we step off of that. I'll see you guys in 24 hours. All right, how y'all doing? It's been 24 hours, so I'm about to unwrap the ribs. And we're gonna put a few more seasonings on the ribs so they are real flavorful and real well done. It tastes good. Okay, so go ahead and get a good look at the ribs. I'm about to put that, this is marinated for 24 hours. So that's what it looks like. Right, nice and done. Okay, so before I put it in the oven, I'm gonna turn the oven to about, because I want to slow cook it. So I'm gonna start the oven. I'm gonna do it at 300, okay? And I'm gonna re-season with some rub, some KC barbecue rub. A lot of people like to put their hands all on it and rub it in, but I like to shake mine on. It's already got some seasoning on there. But don't forget, this is a quarantine rib presentation. So, you know, when you're in the house and you know, you're on lockdown a little bit, you can even do it when it ain't quarantine. You can just season up your ribs. Okay? All right. Okay. All right, and then we'll put a little bit more of the smokehouse maple, just a little bit more. Okay, now that we seasoned the ribs, we want to put some water in the bottom of the pan so the ribs be moist during the cooking process. And you have to add water while it's cooking during the time that it's in the oven. You just make sure you keep that going. You don't need a lot of water, just enough for the moisture. Keep it moist. We're gonna put this in the oven. All right, I'm gonna check back here in about 3 hours. Till then. And once you finish the ribs, I know you notice there's a book here. So when you're in quarantine and you're resting after you go to eat, you want to go ahead and sit down and read yourself a nice mystery. This is one of the good ones. So see you in about 3 hours. All right. Just pull the ribs out the oven. Now we're gonna polish it up with some sweet baby raised barbecue sauce. Okay, I already poured some in here. You don't need a lot. In my house, we don't put too much. You just braise a little bit of the sauce on the ribs, just to give it some additional flavor. Again, this is your home quarantine baby back ribs. Okay, so now, just to make sure that sauce gets into the groove of the meat, we'll put it in here for about another 5 minutes. And then that'll be it. See you in about 5 minutes. All right, it's been 5 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and pull it out the oven. All right. Okay, don't forget, we marinated the ribs with our sauce here. And then I use some of the smokehouse maple. Then after the marination, we pulled it out this morning. We sprinkled some of the sweet and smoky rub. And then I topped it off with sweet baby raised barbecue sauce. Now we're gonna see if this is a success. I believe it is because it's done. Let's go on and cut. All right. You see that it is done. All right. I like to put sprinkle a little love on there, just a little bit of parsley, just a little bit. All right. Now for the taste. On point. That's your quarantine baby back ribs. And when you go to eat your rib or whatever you eat, go on and get you a nice little book to read, a mystery. Till next time. Peace.